I am Chris McNeil. Most of you guys know me as Teach McNeil. I am from Kennebunk, Maine, the great state of Maine. And I rode here overnight in this wonderful X5. So I am not on two wheels. But I'm going to make up for that lack of riding with some riding here in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, you did use 8 wheels to bring several two-wheeled machines.
Yes. I have 6 total wheels in two-wheeled machines. So if you're quick with math, that's 3 bikes. Yeah.
I'm not, so thank you. Cool. Teach, you've been to a lot of rallies. How many MOA rallies do you recall being at?
That's, you're asking me to recall. There's a problem.
Hey, you asked me to do math.
You know what I mean? And so it's summertime for me, so recall, it's got to be probably a half dozen.
Half dozen rallies.
Yeah, I missed last year. I was injured last year, so I wasn't able to make it out last year.
Sure.
But I was there the year before, and I've been all over the country with these guys.
Yeah.
It's always a fantastic event. The weather right now is phenomenal.
Absolutely spectacular. So, we're wondering some basic questions about your stunt bikes, all right? You take these things and you do amazing things with them, and it doesn't look like the K1600 bagger you got has been modified in any way. Can you tell me what you've done to that bike?
That K16 is bone stock. That's a showroom bike. I mean, that's off the showroom floor into this trailer. It's got 600 miles on it in a parking lot. I think I've done a few trips with it with my wife, but it's mostly been in a parking lot, 600 miles.
Wow.
Stock.
It's absolutely amazing. So, what do you have to do to get that thing up on its rear tire? There must be something you have to turn off.
Well, it's a great handling machine, so I do have the DTC and the ABS unplugged fully for what I'm trying to do. It's not something you want to ride around with on the road like that by any means, but for my purposes, that's how it is. And the timing of the wheelie is everything in that K16. It's a big bike, got a lot of power, a lot of torque, and so it's really easy to turn that tire over. And so you're going to rump that clutch, give it just a amount of gas, a little slide your butt back in the seat, a little tug, and away she goes.
Nice.
The next step, I think I nicked the pipes out there in the first show. It's hard to hear on the smooth ground though. So we're gonna definitely make sure that we tap those pipes in the ground this next show. And who knows, in the future, maybe there's a Remus exhaust in my future.
In your future, yeah. You've been to half a dozen rallies. You know what is spectacular about the rallies. What would you tell people they should expect as first-timers coming to one of these events?
First-timers, you're going to find, first of all, I would say is camaraderie. I mean, that is really the #1 thing, is finding like-minded folks. It's not always easy to find people who are interested in bikes and BMWs in particular, but really just all two-wheel adventures. And so you come here to learn. There's all kinds of great deals on parts, and really just the camaraderie, the music, the whole environment, the atmosphere is really the #1 thing. So you're asking me to name one thing, it's not one thing. It's just really what the whole weekend brings. And camping here is the best. You gotta camp. You gotta be here. I'm in a hotel because that's my situation right now, but camping and being on site is where you want to be. That's where the real experience comes in.
That's awesome. Okay, I need 2 more things for you, from you, if you don't mind. First of all, there's this spectacular photo of you on the trailer, which is really, really cool. Could you please imitate that position so we see the two of you doing that at the same time? You can use this rail right here. There you go.
Got a little bit of this?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm running the rear brake right here, you know.
Yeah,
Always run that rear brake.
Good, that's perfect for release.
And that way I can give you the look over part. I'm not giving you the point here, but it's there, it's next.
Cool, and we can't see you inside the helmet, so you give us the facial expression that you're using. That's
If it's real though, it's more like this. Everybody always talks about my bug eyes.
So you said situation. I saw you adjusting your shirt. Can we see the body now of a competitive rider? That very cut.
Do you want to see this? Is this what you want? Is this what you came here to see?
Nah.
I'm 5'9", 160. Haven't changed since high school. Like you working? No, I'm riding dirt bikes. That's it. That's what I'm doing, riding dirt bikes.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.